Good morning, YouTubes. I'm building a bed in the back of my Ford Transit Connect today, and I would like to share the building with you. Here we go. So I got a piece of plywood, 1/4 inch, and that is 2 feet by 8 feet. And I cut off one end there. And I'm cutting blocks just the right size to go under there. Then I have this base piece here. That's a 2 by 2 1/4 inch plywood. And that just straightens it out because underneath here has all these different levels. Then I'm going to put a plastic shelving unit, half of it back here. Makes a perfect bed. Putting in the saw blade. Measuring the wood. I'm using my doggy toenail grinders to sand the edges. Works really well. Here is the base of this plastic shelving. I'm going to drill some holes here so that after the glue has set, I can put some screws in just for reinforcement. Okay, so I used this original Gorilla Glue and I clamped these down so they can dry. And on this one, I glued the blocks and then I just put a piece of board on top of it until it dries. And this end too, a little bitty one. So this should be ready to work on again tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day, and like so many things in life, camping out of a car is a process. You start with one thing that you think is going to work, and then use another thing, and today I'm vacuuming out all these little nooks and crannies. Precious is also making a clean spot for herself. I got all my protective equipment on, and I'm going to drill some more holes in these boards and secure these blocks with screws. Scraping off the extra Gorilla Glue here. I gotta pick up these extra little pieces of Gorilla Glue here because the dogs seem really interested in eating it. Wonder if it's really made out of gorillas. Okay, moment of truth. Got this ready with blocks on the bottom. And we'll see how this goes. Excuse your nose, buddy. Excuse me. Thank you, bud. Okay. So the first piece of making the lower level in the back of the Ford Transit Connect with the seats removed is it's a success. Yay! Nice and sturdy. I'm going to make one more block here to wedge that up against the back of the seat bracket so that doesn't slide forward when I put on the brakes. Now I'm doing the same thing with the big piece of board. I've got the blocks all measured out, so I will poke holes in the big piece and then glue them and then put screws to hold them tight. Okay, I got the finished product. There it is. So get the little blocks down here. Got the plastic shelving. It's a little too high. I'll have to make it a little lower. But that's basically the bed. And then see back in here, back here, see the wood is really long. That's how uneven the Ford Transit Connect is in the back when you take the seats out. But it looks all right. Thank you for joining me on this incredible van build. And I'll see you next time. Remember, Jesus loves you. He is the exact image of the invisible God. It says, in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. And the Word became a human being and lived among us. I'll see you next time. Mwah. Adios.